like that. Better? I'm looking like a. Oh no, this is the fit. I knew this fit looked familiar. This is the Oompa Loompa Loompa fit. Shoot.
This amazing party game where you can't see
All right,
is
I want to
wiped
watch this
out.
first, and then we'll
First,
get
you're gonna
started.
set up the board, then everyone's gonna choose a color, and then
This
you're
looked
gonna randomly
interesting.
choose a number from 1 to 5. That's the secret words you'll be using.
Okay,
Your goal
locked
is
in.
to help
You pay
the
attention?
guesser figure out the secret word or sabotage them through figuring it out. Every round, 2 of you will be paired up. One of you will be the guesser and put on the sunglasses,
Okay.
and the other will be the clue giver. The clue giver will have 30 seconds to look at the secret word and write 5 clues for the guesser. The clues have to be one word, and they can't be variations of the same clue. Once the time runs out, you'll stop writing clues. Everyone else that's not part of the pair will now get a chance to sabotage your clues. They'll roll the die once and get to erase that many clues. Once they're finished, the guesser will take off their glasses, and they'll have 3
Interesting.
guesses to figure out what the secret word was. If the guesser gets the secret
That's not a
word,
bad game.
the pair will get to move 2 spaces forward. If the guesser can't figure out the word,
That's not bad at all.
everyone else
Play
gets to move
Flash.
1 space forward. Now, once you complete enough
Flash.
rounds, the game will be over.
Royale.
Whoever made the most laps and got the farthest will be the winner.
What's
This
up with
amazing
the
party
audit?
game where you can't see
I'm
is
at like
wiped out. First, you're gonna set up the
9.7K.
board.
That's just a combination of playing on my phone and going off of it. I mean, it's not impossible. Why not exit out of YouTube? No, I'm about to put on some of that immersion, some of that immersion. That game didn't look bad at all. I probably should. Hold on, let me see if I can find it
This
here real
tasty
quick.
game
Not
will
this one, not
finally
this one, not this.
settle the
Move,
dispute.
move. Okay, got it. Windows print screen. No, just take a picture. Windows print screen is not effective. That was something a lot worse. Windows print screen was taking a screenshot, and I'm never gonna find that again. Facts, Walt. You would not tell a lie. Okay, I'll take a picture. We lit. Oh my gosh, my arms don't even work. I need to get to bed. I need to get to bed. We're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna do these tier lists and then plus whatever else, what other tier lists y'all ask for, and then whenever I realize that I can't go any longer, that's how I wrap it up. Let's go synthwave. No, way too expressive. Let's go relaxing jazz music. Oh yes, always. That jazz music got me acting different. Whoa, no it did. Okay, let's get started. Nah, you can tell I'm on that sleepy timing. So we're gonna start off with the Tekken characters. I'll play a little bit of Tekken, not a whole lot of it. So we're gonna go off of vibes. Some put people where I feel like they should go, and move my camera over to the right, bottom right. I'm in the bottom right type move. Oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. Where's the actual chat? Not on top of my face. That ain't gonna work. Put y'all right here. That sounds amazing. Okay, let's get things started. We'll move kind of fast. I don't know who these cats are. I ain't gonna lie. This person is somebody of which I do not know. Admittedly. See, that's the thing I feel bad about. I got them in order. We're gonna do Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. That's also on the list. Jin Kazuma. I feel like he has to be on the roster. Besides that, I don't really rock a dude that much. Keeping it real. Is this Heihachi? Some of these character things I cannot tell. That's Heihachi. Heihachi's one of my goats. I ain't gonna lie. Random. This is Fakuram. I don't know, he was a menace back in Tekken 7. Random. This is Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jones. He's cool. Lucky Chloe. Get away. No, I barely know that guy. If I can call your name, you're a random. I'm not gonna lie. This is Monjukin. Monjukin is one of my goats. Or a random. She does wrestling moves. Still a random. Random. Miguel. He had that one hit combo. Just because of that, please be on the roster. I think it's funny people land that. Nope. Random. Whoa, we speed running this. Bob. Speed and weight. He's a good choice. He's cool. Like, no, he's a good choice. This is Black Raven, something like that. Mrs. Raven, Master Raven. If I don't know your name, you're cool, I guess. This is the actual Raven. You're gonna go. I'll say good choice. He went on the game that I played for real. A random Combat, another one of my goats. We'll go please be on the roster. Combat was cool. Christy Montiero is legit one of my goats. Steve Fox and I got Tekken 4 bias so bad. This is another Monjukin. We'll throw you down here. Don't know who you are. You're the scientist. I know you. Go cool, I guess. That's another one. What is the difference between these Monjukins? Mokujins? Is that how you say it? Mokujin? Brian Fury. Oh, this is Eddie Gordo. I didn't play with Eddie Gordo at all. He's still please on roster. Brian Fury. He's a menace. You need menaces on your roster. Some more of these skips. Whole lot of skips. Kuma, please be on the roster always. Violet. I'll get Violet and Ed. He never really did it for me. Who's this? Is this Jin? Jin? The Lei. This is Lei Wulong. Lei's cool. It's a good choice on that. We don't know you. How wrong? You're up here. Turns out that is not Heihachi, because Heihachi's right here. So whoever you are, you're a random and a copycat. Get out of here. Kazuya, Mishima, same thing. I put Kazuya and Jin same place. Womp, what? Was that English? Don't know you. I've seen these people before. I just can't recall their name. This is Gigas. Can't do it. That's. I'm about to say something messed up. Ganryu. Another one. We're just missing. That's because I don't know. Like, I know Tekken, but I also don't. There's a lot of these random new characters. They haven't done anything to stick in my mind. That's why I play the games like that. Please be on the roster for Marduk. I like him. I'll say good choice. This was Joey? Isn't that the boxing kangaroo's name? Panda. I don't really like Panda. Get it away, actually. Jack 6. He don't do it for me either. You talk about Combat? Tekken 4? Come on now. Kuma's fine. He is also just a bear. This is Dragonov. Get away. I feel like he's too basic. King. Oh, why are they so many different versions of King? I guess because, technically speaking, this isn't sports, this is lore. Like, didn't the first king die? And then... something just fell over. Yoshimitsu's one of the GOATs. Oh my gosh, Yoshimitsu's amazing. Armor King. The real king, though. Yes. Another one of my GOATs. Julia Fox. And she never did it for me. And it being an appealing character. There's Julia. Is her name Julia? No, this is Nina. What's her sister's name? Her sister wasn't in Tekken 4. There's the bias. Nina though. Nina had this really cool like spin kick move. Look a good choice. Devil Jin. Cool, I guess. Like, random Ogre. I remember him from Street Fighter X Tekken. Oddly enough, he was cool. We'll put him in a good choice. I think it was a boss in Tekken 3. And some more of these randoms. One of these girls is named Asuka. I think this is Lily. I think this one is Asuka still. So it's like sometimes I just do these basic characters. Muscle strain on what muscle? Xiaoyu. I've never liked Ling Xiaoyu. Jing Xiaoyu? Ming Xiaoyu? Her last name is Xiaoyu. Couldn't stand her. Martial Law. I don't know what version of this. But Martial Law is another one that goes. I'm just putting everybody in Tekken 4 that I liked in the go category. This is terrible bias. Paul Phoenix. Never mind. Paul Phoenix is cool. Another guy who just never really... Who wouldn't like that for real? Any other versions? I recognize anybody else? These are all just different adjustments. I don't hate this. Pretty balanced in every single tier. I was a solid attempt. Next tier list, knock it out. Oh, this one is wrestling matches. Oh, I didn't even go through the tiers. I was actually your morning. What is ruining your morning? What is the problem? You know what my morning was? You know what time my morning started at? Like 1:30, like 1 o'clock. You know what time I went to bed? Like post 11. So I'm kind of gassing up a little bit because I did kind of like idle until 3, but then ever since 3 I've been doing stuff. And I got team. Okay, that's the point. So we got wrestling matches next up inside the tier list. We got Boba Banger, absolute amazing matches. Here's wrestling. If I were to show somebody that didn't watch wrestling, a wrestling match, this is the match type I'd show them to get them into it. Pretty solid. It's consistent. Might change, might not. If it's on, great. If it's not, great. Bathroom break, self-explanatory. This is trash. Same thing. And what is whatever. Singles match. Straight up singles. That comes down to like who's in it. Might change, might not. 2 out of 3 falls. What I've always heard is it's rare for somebody to like. It's rare for a 2 out of 3 falls match to go to where somebody just gets beat twice. So I'm gonna bring that all the way down to really. I'll say bathroom break. I'll come at the end, but I don't know what 3 degrees of pain is. 3 stages of hell. It's like a 2 out of 3 falls match, but each match type is different, which makes it a lot better. That one makes sense a lot more for the story. So I'll say here's wrestling. Like, that's a big jump between the two, but it's important. Ambulance match. Any match, what's up, 2 Super? Any match where you gotta move this person to this location, that bores me. It actually does. Consistent trash, is that... Wasn't there a John Cena one where he did an attitude adjustment, the guy fell through the top of the ambulance? You can be consistent and have an outlier. Because it's still, yeah, consistent trash. Arm wrestling. I've never cared about 2 people arm wrestling in WWE. Consistent trash. Barbed Wire Massacre. Don't know that one. Barbed Wire Steel Cage. That sounds terrible. I'm trying to decide how I feel about like the hardcore wrestling. People just die in the ring. I don't know if I feel anything if I see something like that on screen. I don't think so. I also haven't seen it, so we'll go what? Battle Royale. Battle Royales are pretty solid. Pretty solid more times than not. It's just down to the end. Battle Bundle, that is. Beat the Clock Challenge. Truthfully, I love a Beat the Clock Challenge. I think it's a really cool concept. And we've seen it implemented inside of our universe mode as well. We have these 2 guys that face each other, and then the time that they have is set, and each other get around it. It's a good narrative device as well. Classic, Blue Cage. Might change, might not. Same thing with... I feel like cage matches are pretty solid all in all. Depends on how they execute it. Boiler Room Brawl, trash, boxing match. And a wrestling ring. I haven't seen that before. We'll go bathroom break. Brian Penny's matches, the era of wrestling has changed significantly. Significantly. Before Brian Penny's matches did for that era, I know it's wild. Buried Alive match, put that same thing as Ambulance. Steel Cage. Where'd I put the other one? Put him back a pretty solid. Cage of Death, I know that one. Casket match. Anything we gotta move this person to this place. That ain't it, Chief. Chairs match. Specific weapons. I'll go might change, might not. Chairs forward. Championship Scramble. That was the one. I remember it was inside of a WWE game. Like 2K13. It was 2K13. And how that match worked is there was like 5 people. And the match had a timer. And if you were the last person to get a pin in, you win that match. So really, you pin somebody and the timer's not over, the match is still going, but you're the champion at that moment. That's a really cool concept. I wish it would come back. Look like here's wrestling. Dog collar chain match. Surprised I haven't seen those yet. Especially with what AEW used to do them all the time. But also those are high key cursed now. Considering like look at the past like dog collar matches that there have been and stuff that's happened afterwards. I'll blame them for leaving it alone. Also for me, might change, might not. Yeah, pretty much like the Iron Survivor, just with no timeout box. That if you're the last person to get a pin or submission, you're the champion. And then once the time runs out, that's it. Dumpster match, like everything else. Electric pool, dangerous. Try cage. Elimination chamber, there we go. Elimination chamber is a banger. I've always loved elimination chamber. The idea of execution of it, consistently great. Elimination tag, same way. Anything with eliminations, whittling things down, I love. Empty arena match, that's so boring. That's so boring. Extreme Rules. I'll say here's wrestling. See, whenever it's a specific item like a chair, kendo stick, stuff like that, that can get old. Extreme Rules is anything, which opens the door to a lot more creativity. Balls can anywhere, same idea. So much creativity. Fatal 4-way. As a whole, I might change, might not. Depends on who's in it. Because a lot of times, if it's a championship match, they're rarely going to shift who's a champion. Like, the champions are just going to retain, especially as of late. So it's hard for Fatal 4-ways to mean anything. Finishing move match. I don't know. I need to watch one of those. None of those that are stronger than concept. First Blood. I gotta watch it. Flag match is not it. Flag tables match. Just the same as regular tables. In a weird way, I like tables matches. Do I? This is why WWE needs to have more gimmick matches. They don't have those anymore. But table on fire, so that's pretty solid. Hair versus hair. That's just a regular match with a stipulation at the end. Handicap match. I can't tell you the last good handicap match there's been. And that's why I'd say I might change my night, because I haven't seen one to really push it. Like, first person to bleed loses. That's cool. That is cool, but I feel like the match itself could end kind of short, or I just feel like it's missing that little piece. Yeah. Hardcore Battle Royale, that's the same thing. I already put Battle Royale somewhere. Hardcore just means you can choose weapons anyway. Did you know that in the Royal Rumble, it's legal to have weapons? There can be weapons in the Royal Rumble. It's happened before. Just people don't really introduce it. Hardcore, same thing as Extreme Rules. Hell in a Cell. It's a banger one. Armageddon, that's 6 people in Hell in a Cell at once. Wild. I Quit match, another banger. Some of these just don't miss. Inferno. I gotta say, here's wrestling on that. I mean, see, this is why they need to do more stipulations for real, for real. Iron Man, another banger. The ability, it's so impressive. From the 30-minute ones to 60-minute ones. My hat goes off to anybody who does an Iron Man match. I mean, like a significant one. Not 15 minutes. 15 minutes is not a real Iron Man match. What'd you get for Secret Santa? I'm gonna run down a list. King of the Mountain. That was some TNA stuff. Ladder match. That's another fun one. I'll go here's wrestling on that. Comes down to the better. She picked you randomly too? Oh, yeah, you chilling. Last Man Standing. That's one. That's high key a bathroom break. Like getting that first count of 1, 2, and they get up. Okay, that's fun. But if you continue doing it too much, it has the same feel as a count out. Lumberjack matches are not good. That's, I'll say might change, might not. It's cool seeing the interactions with people within the match, but it really don't matter. Mask vs. Mask, just a regular match. Do anything for him. Mask Lock Challenge. Money in the Bank specifically. I'll put that in banger as well. No DQ. Same thing as Extreme Rules. They should really come down with the differences between those. Between the hardcore, Extreme Rules, all that. What does that say? No rope, exploding barbed wire, double hell, exploding ring deathmatch. Get that out of my face. You're doing too much. I was just gonna poll, parking lot brawl. I'll say pretty solid. So also we've seen a significant one. Pillow fight. I'm putting that at same tier as banger. For the era, when Jobby Prison, the one time we saw it was not good. I don't watch that match though, so I can't even act like reverse battle royale. That's where you try to throw the person to the ring. Bro, what are you talking about, Womp? Yap artist. You send that to my house, I don't know. I'm returning something else to yours. And it starts with a B, ends in a B. And they got 4 letters. The third letter is an M. You can put the second one together. So don't have me do that. I never watched the reverse ones. Royal Rumble, another fantastic one. So you send me that shenanigans, I'm gonna send something back. It's just as hard. Rest of these, I think strap match. Strap matches, again, are kind of boring to me. Like, I feel like strap matches are consistently bad. Because it takes too long to get to the climax. Street fight, same categories, everything else. Stretcher match. Submission. Submission matches with the right people can be really fun. I can't put that in Here's Wrestling because I wouldn't show somebody new wrestling that. But to just watch for technical prowess, for sure. Sumo wrestling. Straight up tag team. Tag team wrestling has really evolved. I'll put it on pretty solid. Depends on who's doing it. Tate fist match, bull rope, thunder cage. TLC. It's been 10 plus years since we had one. I'll say banger. There's so many things in there to tornado tag and banger as well. Triple cage match. Don't you like climb up through those? It's confusing. Triple threat. Traditionally they work well. I'll put it hidden Here's Wrestling though. 16 match, ultimate submission match. War games. I'll say pretty solid. I think War games takes too long to build up for it to be effective. Not a bad list again. These are like legit tier lists, just putting things out of categories, not even the normal distribution I like doing. What did I put Ultimate X? Did I put it in what? I feel like I would have remembered that. Oh, it was right. Ultimate X. Oh yeah, Ultimate X used to go crazy. Put that in banger. It had too many good spots for that not to be the case. Next time. How did King of the Mountain work? We got the Street Fighter characters. Now this one I know a little bit better. I say that. Yeah, that's too much. Ryu really isn't one of my goats, but he can be on the roster. So can Ken. They've just never done anything for me. Who is this guy? Abigail? Was that Abigail? I'll put you in who, because I can't tell. Some of these arts it's hard to tell who they are. Because this should be Vega. If it's Vega, oh, for sure, you're one of my goats. This is... I was going to say Goken. Goken is a little bit lower. He's cool, though. He's cool. I know him for sure. Abel... That's a guy... The thing about this Bearded Sloth, you don't have any counter argument. The Bearded Sloth, do you know what the definition of this 2-letter word is right here? This one right here. And why? If it was this 3-letter word, that'd be different. That'd be different. But this is this 2-letter word. I can sign it out for you if you wanted me to. But yeah, this is Sagat. Never hate on Sagat that much. I'll keep him a good choice. E Honda. I've been a big fan of E Honda. Blanca, real talk. He never been like... He's existed. But I feel like it's only his electricity gimmick. And then besides that, he don't bring much more to the table. Guile is fine though. I think he knows who he is. Chun-Li, one of my goats. I ain't gonna lie. Zangief, another one of them. Somebody who's real solid. Dawson. I feel bad now because I'm getting real in the second tier just because they don't like make you feel anything. Like a lot of people about to be up there. Balrog. Good choice. He's alright. I'm more of a Dudley guy. This is Vega. Who is this random? Get out of here. And Bison. He used to be a problem. I'm not doing a Smash tier list, you silly goose. T-Hawk. I ain't thought about T-Hawk in so long. Fei Long. I don't want Fei Long to get away. There's so many other Bruce Lee clones that are better than him. DJ is fun though. Cammy, one of my goats. Yeah. Akuma, another. Is this Evil Ken? I have no association. What do you mean forget Cammy? What did Cammy do to you? I don't know who these guys are. Dan Hibiki, you're coming up here too. Yeah, this is just favoritism. That's why I got some skill ones later. Cause this is all just opinion based. I don't remember his name. This is I know her. Just don't remember her name. If I don't remember her name, I can't throw you up anywhere. Rolento. But I know Rolento. It's things like that don't make sense. He just got a long stick. He's still going in. Yeah. That's all I remember. Sakura? Nah, get away. Evil Ryu. That's not one to go. It's like that. This is hyped up Akuma, Evil Akuma. I don't know the lore. Cody? This guy? He used to pull up a Street Fighter 4 with a knife as one of his weapons that he could drop. That was so cool to me. I don't know, y'all. Y'all some randoms. Armika. I think I'm good on that. Sometimes people introduce a character, like I have Mortal Kombat in a little bit. Sometimes you introduce a character and they're too much. They're too expressive. They try too hard to be chosen. I feel like Armika falls into that category. Some more of these randoms. Oh my gosh. See, these got to be for like Street Fighter 3 or 2 or Street Fighter 2 Turbo. In any game? Maybe. I'll give you a solid maybe. You face me a Street Fighter 4 on the DS where you can tap on the screen and they'll do moves for you. But I'm tough. Different era. Who's this guy? QS9? That was the move. My Switch is bugging. One on the iPad. Remember his name. He'll break that though. He's cool. I rock him. Good design. There we go. Gotta work on my knowledge. So many of these guys are falling. Also, like, who are you people? That's what we did this one next up. This guy, that's not, what's his name? It's not Abel. Was Abel, did we already see Abel? No, I would have recognized him. Somebody. Dudley's one of my ghosts. I love playing as Dudley. I'm ready for Dudley to come back into whatever game. Oh, that's Elena. Another great one. Ibuki. Alright. This guy had the rock, didn't he? He would like hold the rock in one hand because he was too powerful. Which is such a dumb concept, but for him it worked. Oh, I feel like I should know both of these guys. Like all three of these. I should know them by name. I just don't. Even all four of these, I should know. Just don't. I think I'm more well versed. Hugo. He's a good choice. Really fun to have on the roster. How so big that he covers the health bar? Who thinks of that? And then this guy was cute. Next big fighting game that comes out, I need to buy it and grind. Because I think that's really cool to be able to follow a character through them evolving. Of course, I now play Tekken 4, but now we're at Tekken 8. Played a little bit of Tekken 6, but not enough to be good. I never played Tekken 4 enough to be good at a character. I think seeing that evolution would be really nice. Here's Abel. Wasn't Abel supposed to be the next guy up for Street Fighter? Like, he had main character, all that. Sea Viper. El Fuerte he can get away. He was a chef, but he was just Spanish. Him being Spanish has nothing to do with my hate. But him being Spanish was like his only character trait. And all his moves, it was just a really basic luchador. And not in a fun way. He had this move called the Quesadilla Bomb. Like, what type of name is that? You didn't even try. Rufus. Did y'all know Rufus was supposed to be like an American black guy before he got redesigned? I don't hate him though. He's ugly on purpose. And for that, he's a good choice. Here's Goken. He's cool. Seth. Pretty indifferent boss. Now Hakan is one of my goats. What do y'all know about Hakan? The way he used to oil up. Do y'all know? Hold on. Welcome back to the Jags. Hakan. That's not. Why am I in all caps? And now I'm breaking stuff. Hakan. Super. Not this. Oil combination. Is it this? Yeah, where you oil up, make you slip. It's really terrible quality. But that move right there, where he shoots you out his backside. Oh my goodness, this is peak. We need this back in Street Fighter ASAP. Especially with all the Sean Combs jokes. Like, drop him as DLC. I understand that Street Fighter game has been updated a little bit. That don't matter. That don't matter, bro. That'd be so funny. Jury is amazing. All the way up top. I don't know who you are. Her name is Poison? She came with much fire. That's Fang. He had pretty weird gameplay, but I rock with his design. This is Laura. Laura was fire. Oh no, I think never mind. Good choice. We keep this pushing. His name started with like it was like Nikali. I think it was Nikali. He had a really great design. This one is Shaheen. Or is it Rashid? Am I being out of pocket? Unintentionally, Shaheen. Tekken. Okay. What? What is that the guy from Tekken? Or am I being out of pocket? Okay, that's Shaheen. And this one. What name did I say before? I already forgot it. Oh my goodness. Elmans. I feel like I'm making up names now. I'm gonna skip for it. That's something I shouldn't. Okay, we're gonna. I don't know these people. She had a ball, and that ball would follow her around. That was a really cool design choice. Rest of these are just randoms. A lot of the Street Fighter 5. All that DLC, completely blank. Now we're getting headed back to it. Street Fighter 6. Luke. It was a fun choice. I also wonder how the fans feel about him now. Jamie was one of my favorites. His gameplay, his finisher, Jamie was cool, so cool. Kimberly. We'll talk. Street Fighter 6's whole aesthetic was really, really good. 2 p.m. Eastern Time, United States. Oh, that's not a bad time at all. Let her please be on the roster. I like her vibe. This is Manon. That was a deep pull. I haven't thought about Manon in forever. What is her name? I know her gameplay, so she's still headed up. I like all the new introductions. Street Fighter 6 had. Don't know him. She had the 2 weapons, and she was really short. She's cool. The Terry and then I guess I can push y'all up just out of love the game. I'm about to learn who Terry was from Smash Bros. I'm not gonna lie. Mai I've known about for years. When was my first introduction to Mai? I think it might have been Death Battle. Way back when. Didn't she face, like, Felicia? This is a throwback. Death Battle. Mai versus... Oh. No. That was somebody different. Unless I just remembered wrong. No, it was Chun-Li versus Mai. Who did Felicia face? Because I remember that Death Battle. I just remember who she was going up against. Felicia versus... For real? Oh, I was like, no wonder I didn't remember who she faced. Never mind. Yeah, I know I remember Felicia and why I didn't remember the other one. I ain't gonna explain it. Alright, next. Alright, we're talking about pizza toppings. I know about Cooper DeJean. I think he's on my fantasy football team. Also, I have not set my fantasy football lineup. Should probably do that. That hockey don't matter to me anymore. Fantasy football fell off. Fantasy football legit is fun as long as you're winning. But the second you lose or you're out of the playoffs, see, that got dropped. Am I in the playoffs or not? Let me update my stuff. Let me check my team. So I got guys that are questionable. One of my kickers is out. I'll do this stuff later. I don't even care. Okay, back to this. We are talking pizza. We got first round draft pick. If we're making pizza, I'm always grabbing that. Fantastic is what it is. Preferred. I'd eat it to the side, separate room. Put this ingredient out of separate room. Fight me. Put this on pizza. We gotta throw hands. And then first prayer request is if you put this on pizza, prayer is the only way to save you. American cheese is fantastic. Anchovies. Separate room. Just way too salty. It's like, what are we doing? Artichoke. Artichoke really on a pizza isn't bad. I eat it. Arugula. I don't even know what arugula is. If it's a basic leaf though, I'd eat it. Bacon. Oh, first round draft pick. Banana pepper. That's not bad. Preferred. Bananas. Fight. Fight me a first round or first prayer request. I can pray for you after I beat you up. I'm gonna take this tier out. Fight me. Basil. Basil is fine. Barbecue chicken, that sounds amazing. Maybe not first round pick category. But yeah, a barbecue sauce on the pizza. Probably preferred. I had to think about it a little bit. I've had that before. It was great. Beef, any type of meat is gonna head up top. Bell pepper. Purple banana. Banana got that sting to it though. I don't like pepper just there. Pepper, if you're gonna put a pepper on my pizza, it has to have taste. Has to have some spice, some zang, some something. Straight up bell peppers don't do much. They're just there for aesthetic. Now black olives, that's preferred. Broccoli, separate room. What are capers? They look weird. You put them on my pizza, we're gonna have to fight. Chicken breast, fantastic. Chili oil. You want your pizza away, you're gonna have to fight me. Chili pepper now. We're talking again. Preferred corn. What are we doing? I might just need to fuse these two. Because we throwing hands for a lot. Egg? On a breakfast pizza is amazing. I just like egg in general too. Feta cheese. I don't think I want cheeses. For example, you're going to give me like 10 cheeses. Set on the table, give me 10 names. And I ate one without a color. Not tell you which cheese it was. I could tell you what pepper jack was. I could probably tell you what provolone, mozzarella, American. Maybe I got a cheese back. Never mind. Figs, we're gonna throw hands. French fries on the pizza. Obviously, the place to put it to the side. Yeah, I think you need to. Too many conflicting tastes. Garlic. Garlic is great. Preferred? Put a preferred. Goat cheese. To the side. Gorgonzola. Green olives. I know they taste different, but not significantly enough for me to care. Ham, first round draft pick. Hot sauce. It's like fantastic. In moderation. Italian sausage is another first round pick. Like all solid meat is going up there. Fantastic jalapeno. My family do this thing where we get like Hawaiian pizza with jalapeno, pineapple, goat cheese. You might be right. I just don't remember what the goat cheese tastes like by itself. Kebab? I thought a kebab was the stick thing. Is kebab also a meat? Sit to the side. I don't know what you are. Ketchup on pizza? I think we're doing too much. I really do. Barbecue sauce makes sense. I've had it. Hot sauce makes sense. I've had it. Straight up just ketchup though. You doing the most. I think separate room on that. Kiwi, we gotta fight. Dry mozzarella and fresh. I think that's really one and the same. Mushrooms are pretty good. I'll say preferred on that. What is Naduja? That's what it says, right? Naduja? Onions, I've never been a fan of. Like, I like onion soup. That hits. Oregano, that's just for aesthetic. I eat it. Parmesan. All the cheeses about to go to preferred or fantastic. Parmesan is one of the ones. That might be first round pick. Olives on themselves got a problem. On the pizza in the right way on a nice supreme, it could work. You got olive trauma bearded sauce. Pepperoni. Pepperoni is preferred. But in any lifetime, I'm choosing bacon over pepperoni, ham over pepperoni, Italian sauce over pepperoni. Pesto's alright. Just there once again for a sake. The I eat it here is looking very Greek. Pickled peppers. Same thing as banana. Anything that has flavor. Pickles on a pizza. I've had hamburger pizza before and that's had a pickle on it. Like pickles. I think it does too much though. I think it overtakes it. Well, pickles to the side. Pineapple on pizza. Fantastic. Not exactly preferred. But it knows its role. Prosciutto. I don't know what that is. It's a separate room. Ranch, pizza and ranch. There was a week time frame where I was a fiend for everything ranch. I was putting ranch on everything. And I got tired of it. And it took me 18 plus years to see why people love ranch as a condiment. And I ruined it in 7 days. So in about 17, 18 more years, I'll try it again. Keep it updated. Keep it preferred though. Ricotta. I know ricotta cheese is good. Salami. It's been a while since I had some salami. Great on a sandwich. Salmon? Salmon on a pizza should never happen. That's almost fight me category. Well, I'm gonna be nice, put inside separate room. Now, shrimp on pizza. How much would that cost? That seems like it would cost a lot, but it also seems like it would be fantastic. Think if I shrimp pizza as like a Red Lobster. Yeah, definitely at a Red Lobster. Shrimp scampi pizza. Not too bad. Spinach. It works. If you're talking like that big leaf spinach, that's not the best. So I eat it if it was there. Adam Page, if you want to put Adam Page at the top, that's not crazy. Squid, no. Separate room. I would probably try it. Save Mondays and put up numbers right outside of your Kyle Fletcher. Best in ring will lost for the rest of the year. That's not on. Delivers for Ripley. I need to rewatch that match. Steak on a pizza. It depends on how tender the steak is. You gotta beat up on that thing for a while for it to be good. For it to feel like you worked for it. But a nice tender steak on top of a pizza can be really nice. Promotion of the year, All Elite Wrestling deserved. WWE was too spotty. Don't learn nothing. I need to look back at that card. That's not crazy though. I pitched Redemption Arc. Banger out of the year. Rival of the year. On page John Moxley. I don't really hate their choices so far. He'll turn of the year Naomi. How did Naomi turn heel? She beat up Jade Cargill. And then attacked her at Elimination Chamber. I think they could have chose something better. Tofu on the pizza, separate room. Those don't do anything for each other. Come back to the Dragon. Best on Mike, Tony Storm. Justified. The FTR. Lacey with John Cena. I think all they didn't miss. Fresh tomato, not a fan. Keep it away from my pizza. Tomato as a whole. Tomato sauce on a pizza, I feel like that's something you have to keep. That's first round draft pick. Tuna. Those tastes are fighting each other too much. Seafood, if integrated correctly, could really work on it, but I don't see it happening. Turkey. Turkey on a pizza. We might be doing too much with the meats now. It would work. It's just not as high. Not as good as steak would be. Or shrimp. Truffle. Well, I don't know. Ew. White sauce. White sauce is amazing. I'll make my pizzas with some white sauce, if possible. Zucchini. I ain't trying to be healthy. Chorizo. You remember that date that I went on? For this was last year or 2 years ago now. It was last year. That's one thing I told her. I said no chorizo at all. Art of Palm. What even is that? Hot dogs? Hot dogs on pizza might be a sleeper pick. Maybe. Caramelized onion. That sounds so much better. Put that in preferred. Pulled pork on a pizza. We might go on a pizza trip. I ain't got money for it. In the future, lobster on pizza. Yeah, we're going on a trip, y'all. To some pizza restaurant. We're gonna make our own. Go ahead. And I recently did MJF say this. I was surprised MJF. He's engaged still to Alicia. What's her name? Alicia Taylor? No, that's the announcer for WWE. You know the girl. I gotta catch up on that. Potato on pizza. That's not fight me category. I think that's separate room. Brasaola. Don't know what that is. Spam. What is suck? Suck? No. Fried onions on a pizza. I'd say I'd eat it. Probably that's something you get at a fair. At a county fair. Alicia. That's her name. That's out. I can't say what he called her way back when. I could say McGee from Island. It's wild how they bet. I always wondered that about people. You know, people who are like naturally just jerks on the TV screen and jerks that interviews. 2 super 3 streams, W Mans. I don't know if I could ever do that. I could be a fantastic villain. I just couldn't be it super consistent. Pumpkin on pizza, never. Fight me. Spaghetti. I feel like you're missing it. Separate room, Asiago, Canadian bacon. High key the same as ham. I actually need to look that up. Difference between Canadian ham, Canadian bacon and ham. Truffle oil, fight me. This is a good list. This is a really good list. So if you ever want to make me a pizza, I have bacon, ham, Italian sausage, Parmesan, tomato sauce, white sauce, chicken. Oh my, that sounds good. That sounds too good. And even if we kept it simple, just got a basic design, a little caramelized onion, a little pepperoni, some hot dog. Oh, great list. What's the difference between Canadian bacon and ham? I feel like I've looked this up before. Canadian bacon comes from the lean pork loin, the back, making it tender and lean, while traditional ham comes from the pork leg. Also, it's all about body parts. So good. That sounds good, actually. I need to try that out. See if there's a place around. Alright, same thing. Mortal Kombat. This group. Oh, and it has a DLC. Good. Takeda, please be on the roster. He had one of the coolest weapons. His gameplay was fun too. Reptile, I like him going invisible. So we'll go get a choice on that. Cyrax, need water. Okay, we're good. Cyrax, the choice. Sector, I've always been wishy-washy. Ermac. See, Mortal Kombat just knows what they're doing. I was about to say when it comes out of characters, we're about to get some bad ones. Whenever their characters hit though. That's what makes it so special. Smoke. Oh yeah. Okay, Sub-Zero, my goat. One of my goats. Scorpion, another one of my goats. Cyber Sub. Get away. This is Chameleon. I don't know anything about Chameleon's gameplay, so I'll go cool, I guess. Noob Saibot, also up there. This is Cyber Noob Saibot, get away. Rain, he's alright. Ermac, I gotta trust my initial instincts whenever I see these names. He was alright. Striker. Striker was fun for the era he was in, but you can't bring Striker back to Mortal Kombat. What they need to do, you know how Smash Bros. Did a Smash Brothers Ultimate? There should be a Mortal Kombat Ultimate. And since the timeline is all new because of Mortal Kombat 1, you can just have everybody included. All types. The only thing that would be hard about making a Mortal Kombat Ultimate is what gameplay system do you implement? Or do you do all of them? Like have all the characters and then you make your choice about what system. Because like 1 through I think 3 is pretty simplistic. Then I think Deception is where things went 3D. Was it Deception or Armageddon where things went 3D? Then you had the variation system. Well, you had the pretty much basic fighting system, you know, with the 3 bars, supers, breakaways, all that. Breakaways didn't happen until Mortal Kombat X, if I remember correctly. Or was it 11? See how it gets mixed up really easily? But MK9 was introduction. Had X-rays. X was introduced variations. 11 was the one that had the breakaway system. That's a lot. I would hate to have to make that decision. But also, Mortal Kombat has so many other things that'd be fun to come back to. I've always loved Noob Saibot. Especially from that Mortal Kombat 9 fatality, you know the one. It's called Split Decision. Ever since I saw that, they got a fan. Also, like Noob Saibot has super consistent fatalities as well. I don't know this guy. This is Dagon. Jarek? Some of these are guesses, so if I get somebody's name wrong, I apologize. Like, I don't know who that is. Or that. That's Havoc. Some people I didn't even know about until Mortal Kombat 1. This is about right show. Sometimes I like a nasty character. If a character is meant to be repulsive and they're repulsive and people don't like them, you succeeded, I feel like. Aaron Black was really cool. Please be on the roster, one of my goats. I'll say please be on the roster. You're one of my goats. Cabal, good choice. Don't know you. Mocap. See, that's what I want, like, Ultimate to come back. I want a Mortal Kombat Ultimate so we can get people like Mocap. It'd be cool to see, like, people's best finishers remade with these new systems, these new sounds, all that. I want my body on zero. I was about to say want my body on zero. Since I've been up since ever. The wishing your name. Kenshi was too cool. One of my goats. Cobra. Get away. Who is this guy? Should have known. This is the guy from the movie. I didn't watch it. Kano. No intro with Kano's just peeing on the ground. Another character that's fully figured out. I like that about him. Nightwolf. Some of these are just really arrows, like fighters from their time. You can tell that we can never have another one. Nightwolf can never have another T-Hawk. They shifted Julia's character a little bit so she can still be part of it. Johnny Cage, yo, come on now. Random guy. Jax. I'll say you be on the roster. They kind of disrespected his character, which made me like him less. And that was in Mortal Kombat 11, right? Where he was like, oh, I gotta let go of my whole family. I'm sad. But I'll do it. That was terrible. But he was really cool. He had pretty good fatalities. The way his hands would heat up whenever you do some combos. That was cool. You're the first person to make me see Johnny Cage as The Rock. I might not ever unsee that now. Quan Cheadle. We want to go. It's not you, Mocap. You know where you stay. Don't know you. His name was something Jin. Quinn Jin. Why Jin? Quinn Jin. How am I low-key uncle? Never. He was alright. Don't know you. You're random. Kung Lao. He's a good choice. I feel like his weapon is too good. To where whenever he does attacks, it's like logically you should be dead already. Gears is one of my goats. Such a cool idea. Character that can never die. One clash? I don't know. I ran up a match right before stream started. End up winning. I'll look at my exact trophy amount. Because I'm closer than 10K. What game did... I don't know if y'all know more kind of lore like that, but what game did Johnny Cage get his green powers? I went with the wrong app. I went with Stormbound. I wish Stormbound was more famous. Liu Kang? I've never been a Liu Kang fan. Truthfully. It's like... I get he's supposed to be the main character. Do they have Fire God Liu Kang? I'll put Fire God Liu Kang up higher. That was actually a really cool evolution. He should be. But he's not. I'll put him in F. Yeah, I'm at 9,776. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 wins away. Shoot. It's so far. He can be tough. He's just never done it for me. Shinnok. He was cool, I guess. Raiden. He's not a character that, like, the more that I've seen him within stories, the less I like him. You just find out the good choice. Shang Tsung is always one of my goats. Katana. I'll give you a please be on the roster. This is Tanya. Melina. She a freak. Please be on the roster. Jade. Good choice. Scarlet. I like her concept too much. She's not going to one of my goats. That felt wrong. They go cool, I guess. This chameleon as well. Just put you beside the other one. Frost, that's her name. I wish I knew you. Lee May. It was cool seeing her back. Oh, cool, I guess, on that. Sonya, speaking of. I wish they didn't have this version, because all I hear is Ronda Rousey's voice. And that makes me want to pull her down even more. Who's on the roster? Too bad. Jackie Briggs. I think she just needs more character. So I'll go down to cool. Really good moveset. Arasha? That's her name? Ashura? Ashura? I'll give you that. Don't remember your name. Cassie Cage, though. Cassie Cage is really fun. Good combination. Sindel. Good choice. Natara. Why Smoke can get away? Because I can't name you anything about Smoke. This is my personal opinion on them. It's just how I feel. It's literally how I feel about the character. In Smoke, he has a cool design, but besides that, what else does he bring to the table? Jackie Briggs is Jax's daughter. Combat Kids. Cetrion. I don't remember her name. Shiva? Is that Shiva? She's somebody else with 4 arms. Now, Devora, low-key one of my goats. That's one nasty character. We implemented so well. Farrah and Tor, I wish came back. Please be on the next roster. I'm begging you. Draman. I just feel like once you've seen an attack, you've seen them all. There's not much you can do with the smoke. That could be cool. Like Rain, this uses all types of water. He can do more with it. Collector's cool. Baraka. Please be on the roster. You can't have Mortal Kombat without Baraka. That's just me. Wait. That's Havoc. Then who did I pick up before? Who was that random? This is not the same person. Who's this guy? Either way. Kotal Khan, he was cool. They did really right by him. Kentaro. All these big bosses, like, they know who you are. Goro, though, he's cool. I guess. Don't remember your name. I wish I did. Shao Kahn, one of them guys. I'm happy I wasn't playing games back then. Because having Shao Kahn trash talk as I'm playing the game, that would make me cry. Like, I'm such a crier, bro. If you get me frustrated enough, you will see tears. Especially if I know that it's on me and I can't do anything about it. Kronika. I didn't hate Kronika. The new era. And then we have all the guest characters. This will be a little bit harder to implement. Cool, I guess. Joker. Come on now. One of the goats. Jason was implemented really well, from what I remember. Good variations, good fatalities. Kratos was as well. Which one please be on the roster though? Freddy was alright. Spawn. And that's where things get weird. Is we're not really familiar with your subject matter. Yeah, being a part of one shooting is more than enough. Experience 2. Wild. Predator. Go here. Alien. A lot of these guys just fall mid. Terminator was really fun. Yuki had good gameplay. Like Rambo. Low-key fell to the wayside. RoboCop was another good one. Man, all these from Mortal Kombat 1. I feel like they came out and then people forgot about them as soon as they did come out. They had a weird release schedule. I feel like that's why it didn't hit as hard. Good fatalities, though. I'll put you in that. And the Peacemakers. I think the same thing. Homelander. Ghostface, though. That gameplay looked really fun. I'll put you some on my goats. Carlos Barbarian. TI. What's the one called? The TI 800? I think that's a calculator. And then Madam Acho. Madam Bo. T1000. So what did I say? The T100? Ain't that a calculator? No? That's a gun. TI-84. TI-84 is a calculator. Not bad. On to Disney movies. So we got Let's Talk About It. Means it'll come a conversation. I will always sing this thing's praises. I'd watch it alone. Real talk, me being able to watch any movies alone is a major praise. There are very few movies I've watched multiple times, let alone alone. Casual group watch. If a group was watching it, I'll be there. I'll sit down. I might make a few jokes. Once with someone, this could be the movies. This could be, yo, Croak, you trying to watch this? I'll watch it once with you. Only because it's you that's asking me. Then we got only if you pay and give me a ride. Like I'm truly your guest to go watch this movie, I'll watch it with you. No, self-explanatory, then haven't seen. Snow White. I barely remember storylines of these. Yikes. Snow White, I don't feel like it's an easy watch though. And it's old school artists. Seven Dwarves. That might be, you gotta pay me to watch Snow White. Pinocchio, much easier to watch. But then the whale stuff happens. I'll probably watch it once with somebody. Fantasia, I think I've seen it once in preschool. So we'll put that in haven't seen. Dumbo. These older ones, you're gonna have to, it's like pulling teeth. Someone's gonna buy what? So it's a Blizzard. Bambi. Or you talking about buy the Snow White. I don't know. Bambi's a cute little story. I'll watch it once with somebody. What is Saludos Amigos? The Three Caballeros, Make My Music. Yeah, all of these. I like it whenever the cheerleaders do these deep cuts though. Alright, Cinderella, casual group watch. Alice in Wonderland. That don't hit the same. Probably same category. Peter Pan. There's nothing in me that wants to watch Peter Pan. Truth be told, that's the first no, surprisingly. Lady and the Tramp, I love a good love story. I would never watch it alone. I don't like it that much. No one's gonna buy it for that much. If you knock down the price a little bit more, somebody would though. Sleeping Beauty. Because you had $1,000 to spend on a bag of air, you could have been there. And I'll put Sleeping Beauty as a no as well. Because we all know like the Sleeping Beauty storyline. She's asleep. Guy kisses her, she wakes up. But that's the whole plot right down to a minute. How do you make that last for an hour plus? It's not gonna be a good movie. 101 Dalmatians. Watch this in preschool as well. But nothing's real about it. It's just they have 101 Dalmatians. And Cruella de Vil wants to turn them into handbags. Only if you pay me and give me a ride. Sword in the Stone, haven't seen. Jungle Book. That's what like makes me comfortable about these older movies. Is I look at them, I remember a scene or basic few words from it, but I don't remember the exact storyline or how it flows. And that's why I can't watch it. Pinocchio is Pinocchio. I'm pretty familiar. I used to have this book whenever I was young, where it had a lot of these original Disney movies, but it had them written down as stories in a book. It had like, I don't know, 200 pages. You open up and you read and have like little snapshots of the movie. We might have given that away, but that was so cool. Aristocats I remember enjoying. So we'll say what's with somebody. Robin Hood. Robin Hood, when I'm Robin Hood and I'm robbing your hood. 100 Pan. Winnie the Pooh, I think is a good casual group watch. You laugh a little bit. Where I put 101 Dalmatians. Keep there. Rescues I've heard. Fox and the Hound. Isn't that one Loki love story as well? Great Detective Mouse. Wake Up Dead Man is now on Netflix. I need to watch that at some point. Black Cauldron, I remember. Oliver and Company. Little Mermaid. I would never watch it by myself. Once we get down to these lower ones, there might be some. Beauty and the Beast. So good. Now we're talking. We're getting that good stuff. Aladdin. They didn't miss. They're going on a hot streak. The Lion King. Will I watch Lion King by myself? No. But I would need to. Something's got to jump up here. I'll readjust afterwards. Pocahontas. Maybe With Somebody. I feel like not a lot happens in that movie. Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think this one's a sleeper. I high key watch that one alone. I don't have Disney Plus, but if it was ever on Netflix, I'd be like, oh, I'd see it. You know what? Yeah. Hercules. Okay, we're hitting now. I'd watch Hercules alone. Mulan. I remember watching this one time in 7th grade. It was cool. Tarzan, I could do without. I really could do without. If somebody say, yo, Coco, we want to movies to watch Tarzan, I'll pay. I think if you ride. I can't do it. No. I said that for a while. Fantasia, Dinosaur, that movie was not good. Emperor's New Groove. That was a fun watch. I'll put that in casual group watch. Atlantis. I know that movie's good. I was just too young when it came out. There's most people that have sold bags of air and got it bought. Lilo and Stitch, casual group watch. Treasure Planet. I get these two movies confused all the time. Atlantis, The Lost Empire, and Treasure Planet are the exact same movie in my head. And I know that they're not, but Atlantis, The Lost Empire, Treasure Planet. Not shopping. I'm not gonna buy the movie. Images. You can't look at these. You can see why my brain puts these two movies as the exact same thing. They're both contain groups traveling to somewhere to do something. And I watched it whenever I was young. You see what I mean? Same movie, just slightly different color palette. But similar enough for in my brain for me to think of both movies. Where we at? Brother Bear, another one I watched whenever I was too young, but not enough. Let's go casual group watch. The thing about it is, you shouldn't be mad at people who sell it. You should be mad at people who buy it. Because nobody bought it, then they would keep selling it. Home range, I'll get down and no. Gotta plan them. Chicken Little's a fun time. The alien storyline. Meet the Robinsons. That might be the let's talk about it. That would be the first let's talk about it. What's it? Keep moving forward. Tonally, Meet the Robinsons is a modern day classic. Like I could write out Meet the Robinsons for a while. Bolt never did it for me. That's such a no. I thought about selling my own bathwater before. Not seriously, and not right now within this point in my career. Never mind, people are weird. I wouldn't want that. Princess and the Frog. I wouldn't watch it alone. Truth be told, but casual group watch, I'm okay with. Tangled, certified banger. You're jumping all the way. It's been a while since I watched Tangled all the way through. I've always said it's been one of my favorite like Pixar Disney movies. And it's been a solid 10 years since I've seen the whole thing. I remember one time, this was in college. I had a girl over at my dorm. And we were sitting down. We weren't sitting down. We're gonna lose the plot if I keep trying to give y'all details. But her laptop was open, and we were watching something, trying to decide what to watch. So I typed up Tangled, and the Tangled animation, something about it just looked uncanny that day. It looked bad, like extremely dated. Like I'm talking like Jimmy Neutron. Maybe okay, that might be a force, but we could watch Jimmy Neutron with no problem. But looking back on it, Jimmy Neutron had some ugly animation. It was nice for the time, but now knowing everything we know now, it's like, ugh. What do you mean Jimmy Neutron black kid? They got names. Who are now? Okay, we're about to go down a rabbit hole I want to go down. Well, let's talk about Tangled. I wonder if I'll see it again, but it was just one scene. I was like, ugh, why does it look that way? You look, you see what I mean? Something with Carl Weezer. I see what I was talking about. There's not a lot of Pixar movies or Disney movies where you can see the age or the animation has changed. I can see it. Still looks good though. I need to watch it again. Mother knows best. That's what they say. Okay, that's a list. Winnie the Pooh. You might have to pay me on that one. You might have to pay me. Winnie the Pooh sound boring for a whole movie too. Is Winnie male or female? I don't remember. Winnie's male. Sometimes I'll do that. Like Tweety Bird is male. We should do a male or female quiz. Sporkle. There gotta be a male or female quiz. Oh, my laptop just died again. I gotta get a new one. Or an HDMI cord or something. It's okay. My Dell Power Manager says your battery can no longer provide sufficient power to your system and needs to be replaced. What costs more? Male or female characters? I know somebody's made this quiz before. Final Fantasy characters? Male or female? Well, that could be interesting. Literary characters, comic characters, Valorant agents. What are we doing, man? You could tell that sleepiness is hidden. Or both, who knows? Marvel male or female. Okay, we got too many tests. Back at it. Wreck-It Ralph. I could cry thinking about Wreck-It Ralph. Wouldn't watch it alone though, casual group watch. Frozen, Big Hero 6, need to watch again. Utopia is a nice one. That's a nice time. Moana, I watched that one in theaters whenever I couldn't walk. I remember because my crutches fell down and made a lot of noise. Ralph Wrecks the Internet, you gotta pay me for that one. Frozen 2. Another one where you kind of gotta pay me. I watched that one in theaters. It just didn't do enough. Raya, I haven't seen. And Cons, I haven't seen. All these new ones I haven't seen. I gotta get on it. Strange World, Wish, haven't. Moana 2, Utopia 2, Toy Story, back at it. It's a good one. Stranger 2, as well as Casual Group Watch. Bugs Life. You gotta pay me. There's nothing about that story. Monsters Inc. Now we're talking. I high key can watch Monsters Inc. alone. Finding Nemo. No, I can watch it alone. Don't hate those at all. Incredibles. All the way up here. Let's talk about it. You're gonna be number 1. Tangled number 2. Me Robinson number 3. We're not going in order, but The Incredibles undeniable. Cars. It's a really nice story. I'll watch Cars alone. Especially for Life is a Highway. Best song of all time. Ratatouille. I feel like it's properly rated as a movie. I feel like it was underrated. Then a lot of people overrated it, and now it's properly rated. There was this Reddit thing that blew up. This was like 10 plus years ago. But somebody come up with this short idea where the scene opens up with Mike and Sully. And they're going like house by house, making kids laugh, all the things. And things slow down. And after you've laughed a whole lot, they go into this house, open the door. The door slowly opens up. Sully looks out, and it's like a shot of a woman. And he says, "Hey, boo." And then it just ends. I would cry. At least 2 tears. I'd break. WALL-E. I remember when this movie first came out. When did WALL-E come out? 2008, 2009? It seemed like everywhere I went. Yeah, 2008. First off, we gotta talk about WALL-E a little bit. But it seemed like during that December time, everywhere I went, we were watching that movie. I think my family had watched WALL-E. Then I used to go to this daycare, and the daycare went to go watch WALL-E. Then I went with my grandmother, because she worked at some type of school. She worked at a school at that point, so I went with her to that school, and they went to go watch WALL-E. So I couldn't stand this movie. I really couldn't. Nowadays, I can appreciate it because I'm older, less of a nugget head. Okay, here are the WALL-E people. This is what I've been saying, bro. AI is making everybody like this. This is going to be the future. No question about it. I gotta say Toy Story 3 personally. But you see this stuff, man? That's what it's going to be. I don't know how many years it's going to take us to get to this point, but we're going to get there. To where AI, all AI does, it just give us what we want whenever we ask for it. And we don't do anything else for ourselves. Like mentally, as a society, we're already headed towards this direction. And that's so scary. Like we look at a lot of this younger generation, and the previous generation is like, man, what is this young generation doing? What's up with all these decisions they're making? Keep in mind, it was the previous generation's job to help build us and mold us. Correct. And what distracted a lot of those people from the previous generation from helping, I guess, my generation, future generations from becoming the adults that they expected, it was the phones and the distraction of that. So the same way where we got iPad kids, we've had Facebook adults. We've had iPhone adults. Sometimes they could have spent building up their kids, raising them up in the right way. They were too busy experiencing internet in ways they haven't done before. Something to talk about. Something to think about. Bro, Detroit Become Human was a fantastic game. I wish a sequel came out to that. And oddly enough, I think that game is set in 2040, something like that. That's super close. That's a really great estimate, actually. Because sometimes you see estimates with different things, and they'll either overestimate by way too long, or they'll think that technology really doesn't advance. Like there was a Family Matters episode that was set like 15 years in the future, like 2007, 2009, or something like that. And there was a flying car, and there was all this crazy stuff. And technology doesn't really evolve that way. Because the thing is, everything we make nowadays that would be like mass produced has to have a purpose behind it. A flying car does nothing for us. It makes it more difficult for gas, bringing that up. You'd crash cars less if everything was flying. I know like flying cars exist, but like flying cars for the casual person, nah. As a kid, I was trying to think through it. My idea for flying cars was we get like magnets. You know how magnets, when they get posed, so make the road and then the cars oppose each other. And now some type of fan to intake air to push it back out at the end to move the car forward. Just an idea. Of course, that'll take a lot. That was like my little kid thinking though. Like, but the idea of crashing, I feel like with a flying car, if you run off the road, you're just gonna fall. It'll be uncomfortable, but you won't. The car won't explode or anything. And also the self-driving cars. I went to California. Guess that was a year or two ago now. And their self-driving cars completely. So before there was somebody in the car to check, make sure. Now people are just taking legit personless Ubers. So you say, hey, Uber, I'm trying to go from this place to this place. And the car will pull up by itself. You get in, you don't touch anything. You let it drive you, you get out. And it takes the money out your account. That's scary, man. And the worst thing about self-driving is, of course, it's been a whole lot of testing. A whole lot of testing, all these things. But the most official way to have everybody safe is that everybody do the self-driving. Or everybody be part of self-driving. I remember one of my professors talking to me about this in college, the idea of self-driving cars. And a problem that they would run into is if somebody had a stop sign on their shirt, and if they like just walk past. Do you know how specific you gotta think about? Like, they're checking all use cases. To just walk around with a stop sign on your shirt just to troll. That could have stopped a flying car, but they came prepared for that. See, that's what I'm saying. So it's small things. They're putting in work to make sure that people stay safe. Also, adults can protect themselves. Like, kids are dumb. You can make kids do a whole lot of dumb stuff. It's a lot harder to convince an adult. So you'd be like, hey kid, come over here. And then they'll do it. You're asking adults to come up here, they'll... Why? Were you? Something on. That was a long tangent. Good tangent though. Sometimes you need good tangents. Sometimes you need days like this where I'm super tired and then we'll de-app. Tomorrow I will be back to the regular. Also, the first service will be over, so I can tell you how that went. Speaking of last night, before I started cleaning, one of my students, he was in like 9th grade, but he was talking really disrespectful about my basketball skills. So I said, bet, let's play 1v1. Well, he offered it to me. He said, bet, let's play 1v1. I was like, all right, cool. So we played 1v1. But I was playing with only my right hand. And there's a moment, I was beating him like 3-0. Something wild. So he got the ball for some reason. And he does a spin move, and he turns directly into me. We like butt heads. I go like straight temple up against his forehead. We both, well, he had to legit stop. And like, borderline give up. But that stuff hurt. Sometimes when someone says this smells awful, you gotta check it. You gotta see where it falls on your scale of smelling bad. That's true as well. There's a whole lot of bluffing within that. Knowing your limitations. Super, have you heard that story? Have you heard the story of that one time my church almost got invaded by a group of masked up teenagers? If you have, then I ain't gonna recount it. But if you haven't, that was one of those moments where I had to realize like what was in my control and what wasn't. Everybody was safe though. But I watched Children of 3 alone. I'll give that casual group watch. I was like, okay, so what happened was we were playing basketball like usual, like I normally do on Wednesdays. And I see this van pull up and a group of legit like 10 masked up guys get out of the car. And how the church is set up is there's a church and then there's like a side parking lot, and the main parking lot's on the other side of the church. We play basketball in the side parking lot. And we're gonna snooze this ad so I can finish the story. Ad breaks for 5 minutes. Great. I snoozed it. So there's a gravel parking lot that leads there to the side one. So we're playing basketball or whatever. They come out, they start walking towards us. And at that moment, I'm the only leader outside. And I think we're running like a 3v3, 4v4, something like that. So instantly, I have decisions to make. Do I go up to them aggressive? Do I go up to them serious? Do I walk up to them like nice, see what timing they're on? Because as a leader, like my main priority is keeping our kids safe, especially situations like that. So I said, bet. I walk up, I say, yo, what's up, my guy? Everything all right? You doing good? And they said, we're here to jump somebody. They said the guy's name, and I said, oh, word. And as I'm trying to have this conversation, their group is actively pushing towards the church. Not like pushing me, but I'm standing in front and they're continuing to walk. So as they're walking, I have to back up to continue conversation. And as we're talking, I'm like making jokes, trying to lighten things up. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Y'all trying to jump in today? Can we reschedule to jump until like next week, tomorrow, like not here at church? Like, I was pulling out everything I could. Trying to make them stop. And they wouldn't listen. Some dude said I was funny in the group, and I was like, okay, say less. But then I was like, all right, bet. Y'all stay right here, and I'm going to go get them. I was lying. I was capping. Crazy. So I said that, and I don't dart inside, but I like told them to like chill out. I'll go get them. And I find the closest leaders I can, the closest male leaders. I'm like, hey, there's some kids outside trying to jump this other student. So I let them know. And then the church is built to where there's the side entrance and then like a back double doors. So I went back around through those back double doors, pretty much teleported from their perspective. And then yada yada, the police get called, they dart off, some people get caught. It was this whole thing. But the kids stayed safe. Everything went well. Nobody got injured. Nobody got hurt. One of my kids that were still outside saw that one of them had a gun or something like that, which could have been fully true. But hey, he's about to tell a story. It was wild though. I had to speed run it because I lost the timer until the next hour was coming up. But definitely one of the scariest moments of my life. That's how it was. I guess because I think they said that my student had jumped one of them way back when. So like, if that guy was already outside playing basketball with us, things would have gone completely different. If I would have walked up to them too aggressive, potentially things could have gone a lot worse. If I would have let them in the church, let me tell you, bro, that would have been so crazy. Because like our church has security and stuff like that. They weren't outside at the moment. But if a group of 10 masked guys coming to the church, oh nah, it's over. And on top of that, whenever word got around what was happening, the whole church was put on lockdown. So if you were outside, you stayed outside. If you were inside, you stayed inside. And like the leaders that were inside didn't tell the students what was going on. People having anxiety attacks. It was ridiculous. But then after that, our security got buffed kind of heavy. So we never had a situation like that again. Colby Jackson's a cool name for a cat. Cars 2. Cars 2, I feel like it's overhated. I'll watch it. I won't give it that a casual group watch. That's a fun one. Brave, I gotta put an asterisk on. The first 30 minutes of Brave is some of the most peak some of the most peak cinema you could see. You don't believe me? Watch the first 30 minutes of Brave. You'll be like, dang, this movie hit. And then the mom turns into a bear and you realize this story going where I thought it would be. I did buy another HDMI cord. I might take one off the PS3 and use that. I think my laptop is dead, everybody. The battery is done. We'll have to find a way to switch it out. That's sad. It was a good one, too. Monster University. Really, you gotta pay me to watch that one. Inside Out, amazing. Truthfully amazing. No, Inside Out, the first one was fine. I'll get a casual group watch. Dory, Finding Dory. Didn't her parents die in that one? We made it work. Oh yeah, my boss just texted me. She said, great job on the student room in chapel. I heard it was a disaster. It was. But I got up at 3:30 this morning. No, I didn't get up at 3:30, that's a lie. Started working at 3 o'clock with purpose behind it. That's also tired today. Because I've been putting in that work. Let me say thanks. Thanks! Exclamation mark. It was. Laughing emoji. It was. It's so nice. Like, so that's something that I'm not ready to let go of. If I do hit it big, if / when I do hit it big as a streamer, is I still want to have that connection. I still want to be a part of. I still want to like lead people directly. Of course, to an extent, like I lead y'all, talk to y'all. But being able to meet up directly with students is so cool to me. Like there was a guy last night. Well, 2 of my 12th graders actually. The pastor and us two. So there's 4 of us in total. We were playing like this 2v2 basketball game on a mini hoop. We were hooping, and then we decided to go to this like 24-hour breakfast restaurant. And as we were locking up the church, one of my students was like, "Hey, bro, I'm trying to secure with this girl," and they've been friends for a while. And he was like officially shooting his shot. It's just fun talking through different things like that. Okay, good dinosaur. High key boot scoop. No, I'll get down or no. I think I watched that in a car one time. Cars 3 ain't bad. Give it a couch group watch. Yeah, I got a. What did I get? I got an egg, cheese, and toast. But it was a sandwich, lemonade, and then a Sprite. Food does taste so much better after that. Coco. I don't think I've ever seen Coco all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces. I kind of know the twist at the end. Give me casual group watch. Incredibles 2. It's in the right time. I was surprised to hear him cussing. And Incredibles 2. That hurt my feelings. Casual group watch. This Incredibles 3 coming out as well, isn't there? Like 2027? Incredibles 3. 2028? That's an AI trailer. $2028. I really need Incredibles 3 to be fantastic. People were not satisfied with Incredibles 2. It had funny moments, but gotta hit harder. Also, the animation of Incredibles 2 was amazing. Just if I can find a scene real quick. But that was a movie. They animated like the characters breathing. Like, you can see characters' individual breaths and their chest is like compressing and releasing. As well as, I'm trying to see if I can find a quick example. The stitching in clothes. Not that. Trying to see. You can't tell because it's like intense moments. Okay, like right here, like okay, right there. Not this. Watch. You see her chest? Watch it move. You see that? Not even on some weird stuff. We're looking at the breath, like watching her breathe. That made it sound worse. But you see what I mean? That was wild. Okay, back to. There was no lustful intent behind that. It was legit just watching her breathe. But people could take that right with it. Also, nothing about Incredibles 2. You could hear how old everybody got. You could hear the age in everyone's voices. Okay, Toy Story 4. I really enjoyed Toy Story 4. Truthfully. And Toy Story 5 is coming out. Is that coming out next year as well? I'd watch Toy Story 4 alone. Simply enough for the Gabby storyline. That was peak. Toy Story 4. Toy Story 5. 2026. June 19th? Have I seen the trailer? It ain't just an iPad. They can full screen it. Ain't no shame in that.
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
But where I'm lost is how Woody made it back. Boy, got a little girl to him. I see you, Forky. Animation still looks amazing as well. It's mind blowing how they do that. The textures.
You.
Hi there, I'm Lilypad. Let's play.
But even still, what type of story do you tell with that? You have them just look at each other? Well, they're gonna try to break the iPad, but the iPad speak back to them. Will it not? And it's just a mental thing. There's a lot of ways they go with that story. You ain't seen that trailer yet? Onward movie came out at the beginning of COVID, so you had to pay me to watch that one. Soul, I'd watch by myself. I remember watching that during Christmas with my family. I'd love to watch it again. Especially now I'm a little bit older, life looks a little bit different now. That'd be so cool. Luca, I haven't seen. You gotta pay me to watch it. Turning Red, ain't that about just womanhood? That's not a womanhood ain't a problem. Just I ain't a woman. You gotta pay me. Elemental. Kind of forgot that one came out. I feel like that missed. I feel like all Toy Stories have had sad, like really sad moments ish. After the third one, they've been really going for those moments. Of course, yeah, whenever they were about to get incinerated. Toy Story 4 had that Gabby Gabby moment where she was begging for Woody's music box, for his voice box. And Woody gave it to her. And that kid still didn't want her. That was so heartbreaking. Last but not least, Inside Out 2. Absolutely amazing movie. Where'd the music go? Speaking of. Yeah. I was saying, oh yeah, speaking of. I cried to Inside Out 2. I don't remember what happened in the movie or where it was in the movie, but there was legit tears coming from my eyes with that movie. I like this list. These 6. Keep in mind, this is the first 30 minutes of Brave. These are good movies. A lot of things out of casual watch. Pretty good. You've never seen Inside Out, you gotta give it a watch. Like, really both of them. But especially the second. I'd watch the second one again right now. If we given the opportunity. I guess it's on Disney Plus now. Alright, next up, we're doing Mark Rivals Season 5.5 Characters Tier List Maker. We're doing this purely based upon skill. If they got skill or not. So 500 hours at least means it takes that long to master them. Let me sit down means you gotta like go into the practice mode. Pre-lobby practice means you select this person, you mess around in the lobby, you understand them. Pick up and play is simple as that. Like somebody says, hey, switch to Moon Knight. You can switch to them and learn how to play them instantly. Guaranteed mid stat line is you can play them, get a good stat line off of it pretty quick. Bruh is you not even playing the game anymore. And baby mode is straight up baby mode. Adam Warlock, getting things started. His basic attack. I feel like all in all, the only thing you gotta worry about is the soul bond. Besides that, he's high key a pick up and play. Black Panther's 500 hours at least. Legit, he is difficult to run. Admittedly. Black Widow, she's just not good. She has a pretty solid bag though, and because she's not good, I think she's a let me sit down. At this point in time. Captain America. This one's gonna need to be readjusted. I can tell. Already. I'll give him a let me sit down as well. Somebody else that has a lot of abilities. And he fights. He fights different. He's supposed to be around and maintain instead of straight up getting killed all the time. Cloak and Dagger. The reason I left them alone was because it was 2 people at once. I gave them a let me sit down as well. Doctor Strange. I think he's a pre-lobby practice. Truthfully, he has his shield, his basic attack, his R1 with dark magic. You'll have to read up on him, but besides that, Groot. I know I wasn't Groot. People say he's no skill. I think it's pre-lobby practice as well. He just set down his walls. Only thing that's difficult about Groot is knowing where to place it, but you can figure that out pretty quick if you read. Hawkeye. He's a pick up and play. You just shoot. Groot got like 700 health. You Set down his iron wall somewhere, and with his iron wall, you gain extra bonus health from your friends attacking, and he can't get moved. Then his basic wood walls, those do damage if Groot is close enough to them. Then you have his spore throw as well. Besides that, that's not too wild. Hella might be guaranteed mid stat line. I feel like Hella's easier to use than Hawkeye is. Because Hawkeye, you're head hunting. Hella, you are too, which has a better escape tool. Hulk. Pretty lobby practice. I'd say. No, he might be pick up and play. I think he's pick up and play. Final answer. Why was I about to call this dude Liu Kang? His real name is like Lang Liu, something like that. Iron Fist. It's not super hard. I feel like pre-lobby practice for him. Iron Man is easy. He might be the first bruh. Maybe even baby mode. You just go up and you just shoot down. Has good splash damage. He's teetering. He might be baby mode. He's baby mode. I can't justify. Alright, Jeff. It depends on how you use Jeff. Good spray. Good escape tools. Pre-lobby practice. And I think you got Jeff covered. Loki now. See, Loki doesn't. He don't got combos. You position his clones in the right position. It just goes from playing the game. Like, you don't have to practice in the lobby. You just set down clones. Loki's just all about reaction time. I feel like he's pretty easy to play, though. It's just clone. And then little pillar ability if you have to. Switch around. You're fine. Luna. Luna's not difficult either. She's a pick up and play. And that's true too. It does take a little bit. Magic kind of difficult. She is. Anybody, I feel like a lot of divers, you have to focus in. Magneto. Real life practice at best. He's not difficult at all to play. Mantis. I need to play a little bit more Mantis. I'm trying to think about her kid. She has a stall. She has the defense up. Pretty consistent healing. Pick up and play. Moon Knight. Oh my gosh, bro. I feel like Baby was a little bit disrespectful. Well, bruh, I feel like it's said. You throw out the onks. Namor. I think Namor's one you have to practice with a little bit. Just a tad bit. He's a lot more specific. His health isn't the best. Those squids are amazing, but it's how you position them, where you position them, how you aim. Penny Parker. Penny's interesting. I think she's a step above. Is that ridiculous? What's in her bag? She's a step above. Because for Penny, of course, it's you set down the nest. But then from that, it's how do you optimize it? How do you make sure that your webs are everywhere? Where do you position it? How do you protect it? How do you support your team from where you are? Control the mid-range. That is true about Magneto as well. Psylocke. I feel like she's easy. Well, she's not easy. She takes time. Right. But nothing too I might want to move Penny up. I know I just yapped for a second, but I don't think Penny's on the same tier as the rest of these. All of these mean the same difficulty wise. Kind of makes sense in my head though. Rocket Raccoon is super easy to play. There was a time I was running with 6 with Womp, and I just couldn't find my flow as a duelist. Somebody said, "Yo, Rococo, go to Rocket Raccoon and just heal, bro. You trash." And I did it. And we won the match. So, for somebody who's never played Rocket, you just run around, shoot his healing stuff. I'll say guaranteed mid stat line just because he's not an attacker. You have to change your mindset. Scarlet Witch. Ooh. Baby mode. I'm sorry. You just gotta walk up to him. Hold down that button. And then they hit you, you just leave. Spider-Man 500 hours at least. So difficult to play. Squirrel Girl baby mode. Star-Lord. He's a pick up and play. You just walk up, hold down your button, then dodge. Not that button in, then dodge. Storm. Nobody runs Storm. I should really learn how to play her. Put some hours with her. Get good. Right on, feeling she goes. Storm. She has a wind attack. Can use lightning. She's really simple to play, actually. Probably go guaranteed mid stat line. She's not bad. The thing is, you go into the practice mode. See, now we're talking about I want to like execute. Also, sleep is important. But it's one of the things where you really could. What am I trying to say? Spider-Man's one of those things you'll practice him inside of like the practice mode. You'll be cooking. You're getting a good combo, good uppercuts. You're like, oh man, this thing easy. And then you realize on every map you gotta know where the healing packs are. Gotta know where your teammates are. Because it's really, and you also have to be aggressive as Spider-Man as well. Because we've all seen clips or been on teammate with the Spider-Man who will run and just sit and watch the support for about 20 seconds, 25 seconds, and then go in and execute. But at that whole point where they're sitting and watching, it's a 6v5. So your Spider-Man gotta be effective. Punisher. I think he's another guaranteed mid-stat line guy. There's a reason why they choose the Punisher to be the first guy you play as during the tutorial. He's easy. Thor, I feel like Thor is always getting adjusted. Whenever it's time for updates, all the things. He's not hard to play as, but I'll put him pre-lobby practice. Venom, high key, is a let me sit down. Whenever you see Venom, of course you think about like that the ability where you can get bonus health and all that. There's a reason why he has that ability. He's difficult to play as. Anybody can hop on Venom and act like they know what they're doing, but to play him well, it takes time. Winter Soldier, I'll put him a step above the Punisher, just because Winter Soldier has great damage. Like, you could sit in the lobby for 40 seconds before the match starts. Mess around, understand his combos, and be good. You can survive pretty well. Wolverine is all about timing, but his kit is pretty simple. He's a pick up and play. All you gotta know is just get his dodge right, get his jump right. You're there. Mr. Fantastic. He's not terrible either. Might be another pick up and play. You just swing. Grab. He has a few different forms though. His different forms might be the reason you need pre-lobby practice. And he's a good sustained character as well. Invisible Woman. Let me think. She can dodge, go invisible, has good push and pull, basic attack, good healing. Just because of she's pre-lobby practice. She can go either or, so let me sit down or pre-lobby practice. If you want to play her at her best, I don't know. He has Zord's damage within what? Or are you talking about like his thick mode? Human Torch. Now, because of the nerfs, he's kind of let me sit down. You rarely see it in like low level play. But as he goes up, as you work your way up, you can see how good Human Torch is. That melee tech. The Thing is pretty simple. You just run and punch. When this jump's being added, that's pretty simple as well, too. Emma, she's point and click, which brings her down a little bit. For that diamond mode. That's where things get a little bit extra. What most does she have? She has the diamond suit, yeah. Or pre-library practice. Ultron is pretty simple. Guaranteed mid-stat line, especially with 2 drones now instead of 1. And there's a setting where you can control each individual drone instead of having the game decide for you. Because of that, you can just back off, shoot from a distance. Does it step under Iron Man crazy? No, that's the same thing. They're both in the sky. They just tag from distance. Phoenix. What does she have? A little bit of pre-lobby practice, you have her down. It's just sparks, you build up, they blow up, you have a pillar and an escape tool. You're fine. Blade. I think Blade might be a let me sit down. Because of course he has a gun and he has a sword. But it's figuring out the situations to use the regular versus the vampire. And knowing when as well. Knowing when to play as him. Knowing who he's good against. He got some depth. A lot of these are just good in general. A lot of these are just good in general. But I feel like Blade is a very matchup specific person. Like with these 2 guys, you're gonna attack back line, guaranteed. A lot of characters can face whoever. Blade seems like a 1v1 artist. Gotta be careful with. Angela. I think let me sit down. 500 hours at least is kind of a force. The hard thing about Angela is picking people up. She's not easy to play as. Daredevil. He's let me sit down as well. These newer characters have a lot in their kids. And that's what makes them difficult to run with. Because we know Daredevil's good. But he has 2 different types of dashes. He has his Billy Club attack that can deflect projectiles. Plus he can't see. Plus, there's a lot of things you gotta get ready for. Gambit is gonna go let me sit down as well. Because of his dash ability. The fact that his special card move has 4 different options. Deadpool's not in the game yet. January 16th, Deadpool will be here. I know what it looks like. Not like significantly blind. Not like blind. But it's rain. I can show you. But I can tell you. Rogue has really good combo potential. It's about knowing when to attack though. So I'll put her and let me sit down. I think this is a good list. Like, legit. I ain't mad at this. Good positions for everything. Who do I play the most in each tier? Both of the others I play around the same. I play Spider-Man more. I'm not good with either of them though. I never choose either of these guys. Out of this tier I play. It's between Angela and Blade. And I guess Rogue now too. This tier I play Groot the most. This tier I play Luna the most. This tier, yikes. Hela, I guess. Loki and the Bruh tier and the Baby Mo tier. I think I play Iron Man the most. That's not even a lot. Oh, I forgot we got these to do as well. The male or female. Okay, I need pictures. If you ain't got pictures, I ain't playing it. Michelle, come on now. Yeah. The Star Wars one could be fun. That's too easy. I thought these would have pictures. Let's go. This is what I came here for. Anime characters. Yes. Way too many. Way too. Alright, let me show you real quick. Show you what Daredevil looks like. or what he doesn't look like, I'd say. Then we'll continue. Male, female. I'll wrap things up. It's chill stream. Sometimes you need these streams where we just do something different. Also, because that is so different. It's almost. That should be helping off. Player Obscure, great game. So that's why we took it easy today, because I wanted to go at that game like fully awake. We're ready to take on the day. If I go into that half-minded, I'm gonna get dropped for 30 minutes straight. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, we got new skins. New missions to earn acorns, shoot acorns to score gifts, purchase a premium, promote access. I'll get a black and gold magnet. That might be tough. Potentially. Let me preview it. See, this is how they get you. I'm already distracted. That's not bad, though. And it did. Right now, I'll say I'm pretty satisfied with the game. As a whole. Bit missions. Complete 3 matches in quick match competitive for arcade. Complete 5 matches. I am not doing 5 matches with Jeffs. Okay, Daredevil. What is this? I'm not doing that. Just said 3 matches. That would take too long. So now I'm tempted.
Guess it's time for me to make a compelling argument.
But his site is like this. Where things get grayed out at a distance. So they move around, you can see them, but besides that, like I was playing as Loki. I wish I had clipped it. I was playing as Loki, and Loki can turn invisible. And the Daredevil still caught me. But he has a lot. I was talking about 2 dashes.
You're on my radar.
Like, he has that dash.
It was a fair fight, and you lost.
And then that grab as well.
Wrath of the beast.
That's a good question. At range, not effectively. You see it in outline.
I see you.
That one pulls him to you.
Hellfire. Our enemies are near. I can feel them. It was a fair fight. and
That
you
move was kind of
lost.
nasty. Let's see. Where's they did put this in alphabetical order. He disappeared for half a second. I'll just test it in a match. Let me practice a quick combo real quick, and let me see.
Hellfire. Dad would have been proud of that hit.
I don't see the point in that move. The one that like whips it down. Devil Chain converts damage dealt to bonus health. Devil Stow slows targets. Both temporarily enable Righteous Cross. So it's what you
Our
need.
enemies are near. I can feel them. On the hunt. Ruthlessness is
That's interesting.
hellfire.
So if you want that damage, you gotta go that one. If you want the bonus health, use Devil's Chain. That makes sense.
That's 3.
You're on my radar.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Trial's over.
So it's pretty valid what I said. Where I put him in the tier list. We'll try to insta lock too. I kind of agree. But blindness is hard to implement in a game like this. But it is true, like, because I know you can't see Hawkeye. Hawkeye is too far away. So the distance is great enough, then he'll be completely ineffective. This match will go back to Sporkle. Knock at those two. Knock at that male or female thing. I don't know why the server's taking so long. And also the visual, that'll get really annoying, potentially. If like your whole screen was black and every step you got like a white flash. Or like an echolocation thing. Players would get so mad. So they did the best they could.
You'll need a top-notch team
Convergence
to
is
win this
wild.
one.
Where is he?
They call me D-Tongue now, but Daredevil will do.
Not sure if I ever played a match with him before. Okay, look at that. We got 2 supports. That's why they should keep on dropping supports. I love being able to play things I don't normally play as. Before game would drop, nobody would run support.
What would Foggy and Karen think if they could see me now?
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I don't usually team up with criminal scum like you, LeBeau.
Now, Monsieur le Punisher.
But you can tell it's kind of significant.
But I also happen to be a gentleman.
Yeah, so's the Kingpin. Doesn't make
Like,
us
it's
any less guilty.
Touche.
low-key stressful.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad.
Nice of y'all to show up here.
Oh, never mind. I got isolate on somebody. I'm about to die.
That was one deadly deal, Gary. I see you.
Ooh, back that up.
Dad would have been proud of that hair. Slice and dice.
It's really cool being able to see people through walls like that, though. That's one thing I do like about them.
You're on my radar.
Is they can leave, but you know exactly where they are. That pursuit is ridiculous.
Trial's over.
Through the wall?
On the hunt.
Oh, I'm about to die. See, and you can tell that my combos are a little bit off. We're making it work. I gotta go to somebody else. I'm not breaking them. Ooh. It's really easy to get turned around as well. If you're not familiar with the map.
You're on my radar. Face the devil.
We gotta go.
Now you do
I was
the
doing
same
too
for me,
much.
Lee.
I'm about to say you got my heals.
That's much better.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting tagged. That's a perfect example. That Hawkeye got me. And my ultimate did nothing.
I can hear them getting closer.
Ooh, gotta back up.
Never miss.
And now you popped the ultimate. We're good. I'm dead. That wasn't too bad though. 6-1.
Well, that's better.
I just can't win that 1v1.
Don't let them take this.
Gotta go straight for the support.
Anna Marie, they're gonna pay.
Well, but after this match, this is a quick match, so you don't gotta straight for long. But I made a tier list of all my raw characters based upon skill, like how easy or hard it is to play that character, and I want you to look at it. See if my picks are valid or not. Where did she go?
On the hunt. They never stood a chance, Rogue. Wrap the beast.
I could just let it sit like that. That was not the matchup. That's what's so scary about Daredevil is he can finish. We'll do Jackbox tomorrow morning. Boy.
My radar.
'Cause I do need to get to bed. Keep in mind, I got up today. Really like, oh, I got in too deep.
Fists of the beast reclaim your. I see.
I went to bed post 11. Got up to work at like 3. Got up intermittently at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I've been up.
Against the world.
Oh yeah, why aren't you in class? Well, match up. We got 30 seconds, and you can check the tier list. Why aren't you in class though? You gonna make me mad.
Down to 30 seconds.
I never taught you that. Taught you from the very beginning. You go to school. How did I die? I got headshot. Now you got me on my chest.
I think I could go a few more rounds.
We gotta stand on it. Oh my gosh, cooked him. But yeah, that's what Daredevil looks like.
Another epic victory.
Pretty good gameplay. Him not being able to see is really cool. So like that one time that Hawkeye called me, he does have a distance fall off whenever it comes to it. But being able to see through walls, I got so many kills doing that. All right, well, here is the quick tier list based upon skill, because he can hear you. Right to live. Where'd I put it? Oh, it wasn't here. So 500 hours. So of course, like there's some hyperbole, but 500 hours at least. Let me sit down means you gotta take some time with them. Pre-live practice, you can practice them in the lobby. You'd be good enough for a match. Pick up and play. Simple as that. It could be mid-match. You can pick up these characters and play them just fine. Guaranteed mid stat line means you can pick them up and still do pretty well. Once it's your first time-ish. Bruh's super simple. Baby mode is baby mode. Opinions? These valid picks. Oh yeah, it's cloak and dagger. It's a combination of the two. So balancing the two. But the point and click from cloak, that's a good point. No, it's because you gotta balance so much though. That's why I said let me sit down. Pre-live practice, you still have to get in there to the match to understand how both sides of it work. But valid? I think this is pretty valid. You just got a problem with the cloak and dagger pick. But this is just all skill. How skilled they are, how easy they are to play. I don't play cloak and dagger, so truthfully, some of these where I could tell from experience, other ones I couldn't. I just knew about what I knew about their kid. Hulk takes more skill or Hulk takes less? Because with him, you just really swing. You swing. You have a. I guess you have to clap as well. There's like 4 things to worry about. Live practice and we can be straight. Not bad. Visual male or female anime characters. This one, anime is hard. This is female. That's male. That's female. That's male. I think it's the opposite of what you think. That's male. That's female. It's the opposite of what you think. That's male. Male. It's the opposite. That's female. Okay, I'm about to get cooked. Just lock in. That's female. Ow. That's male. Female. Female. Male. Female. You got the back stuff. That makes sense. Female. Female. You gotta be female. What the? That's why people don't watch anime. Female. Male. Female. You're literally wearing a bra. Female. Male. 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 Female. 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 How? Female. This one's a weird one. Female. Female. Don't be on some. Oh my gosh, bro. You got it. This was up for debate. Male. Female. Female. I can tell by the mouth. Female. Male. Female. Tell by what? Nah, I haven't bought it because I'm broke right now, but I can buy it later. I'm not against it. Got a male jawline. That's male. I should have went male. What's rough is you can't trust your initial thought because you're gonna be wrong. Can I at least pass? I can't. It's male. How? 61. We won. I'm just choosing the characters. My name is Pentar. Oh my gosh. Shin. Killa? You better not. Why are you named Killa? Jewel. Yamu. Talking about Marvel Rivals Hulk clips. Man, I'm about to pass out. Rivals Hulk clips. Let me see your Hulk at it. This your man's want? Not YouTube, bro. TikTok. Like, there's a difference. I need to go eat as well. I've had 2 Slim Jims today. Should probably.
Do you ever fear for your life?
No.
Not now, but over the course of my career, I did several times.
Oh,
and I'll give you one
he's
example.
asking.
There were 2 active assassination attempts against me.
Dang.
In one, I just got lucky. And
Yeah, he's doing a whole lot of nothing, I ain't gonna lie. This whole different map. That was an L clip. That one was better. Only during his ultimate, though. I'm officially hating. That was a good move. Admittedly, that was clean. Talking about taking from the enemy. No, they're making to buff Hulk. Yeah, that's too much. Oh, Hulk clips APOV. Because I don't search things on TikTok. Hulk. I can't spell. Hulk clips. Enemy. Yo. If they want to do that to Rocket. No, he was not in Lob City. Well, if I'm playing his group, he's gonna have the Iron Wall up, so. This was from August. Where's the more recent one? But seeing that does make me want to get in my bag a little bit. We talking about prom, but we talking about right now.
Your darkness swallowed up my son? Who decided that? And now for Cruel Son. I will be the one to decide.
I might need to pick up Hulk a little bit.
Did you find something down there on the ground?
I like that they're slamming people. For real. I might try that at some point. That's why I love running Wolverine. Just that pick up slam. Want some more. Alright, thank you. That song real cute though. It is Lord of Venom because if I look up the same thing for Venom, you get the same stuff. I definitely feel like Venom takes more skill. Oh, TikTok comments? I got no comments right now. I got messed up in the algorithm. On the real. What happened was, pre this clip going big, my other clips that would consistently get views and likes, like this was almost at 500K. That was almost at 500K. And then like 12 bananas, those would get like hundreds of stuff. See, look at that. We even kissed. She vibing with me. This She's one resting on my arm. Actually didn't get anything too crazy. Where's 12 bananas? That was at almost there. Almost like 150K, like surprisingly. Freestyling, or I got a song on my mind, but I don't. I'm just yapping. But then ever since this one blew up, just because it was topical. I've listened for 242 minutes. Whatever. I don't know if my views are falling, but I can tell like it's not. Not you can kind of see it. Kind of. The view difference before and after that clip. It's only about 100, but that still matters in the grand scheme of things. Chill. Dang! Oh, that's not it. Videos popular. You know you could do that. Like top 5.
GG's. She cooked me. She cooked me.
That no,
Oh
you
my
can't say
gosh.
easy clip. That one is racism. Racism goes crazy on anything. That one is just a regular clip. I don't even. That one just happened to blow up. That one Kai Haki didn't make sense.
I can talk on beat too, and it sounds like I'm actually freestyling or I got a song on my
I posted other freestyles. This one just happened to blow up. That's not even my best one. I dropped the dictionary and freestyle. I went stupid. Like there's little consistency between like what blows up and what doesn't. Truthfully,
I'm not gassing this up.
that one made sense. That one was topical.
She's resting on my arm. It's GG's.
Did I drool on you?
Not enough.
I don't think.
But even still, we played other weird games and made clips out of it. It just happened to hit that time.
Because it's there. I can talk on beat too, and it sounds like I'm actually freestyling or I got a song on mine, but I don't. I'm just yapping. It takes.
And it's definitely a
Sit
balance
down. For me to
between the
do
music and the
sound,
game itself.
But it's to go around.
I wasn't going crazy on that. Back to latest. Where's the dictionary and freestyle?
Another freestyle beat. Sometimes I'll put these on. Ooh, it's just right here. I forgot what it was like.
I gotta find out again. See, what I don't want to do is start reposting.
The code is called Old Ben.
Because then one of y'all will come and be like, repost.
Sometimes you gotta support
Look, that's a
yourself.
repost.
Left and right, and there's
Like,
no one else.
I don't
try my
really-
best to believe, try my
And then
best to
also,
receive, try my
my
best to
camera was
believe.
worse than.
Everything
That's another
I've
thing.
lost, I've counted the cost and the price
DM it to me on
and the
Discord.
price. Best believe
I could
that
actually, I could post it
it's
night.
in the
I could post it now.
turned out to be ice. Best believe that I'ma turn it all right. I stand.
And we can check back in it.
I'm
As
not
long as I
not a
post it,
dog.
as long as I post another clip again tomorrow.
Best believe I killed it. You can call it a slaughter.
Or I can grab it out of the chat either way. I'm
Like
gonna show
I
you.
can take it personally.
Tough thing is where to cut it. Because something that I have noticed between these is all about speed. That
GGs.
clip is 10 seconds. That clip is 7.
Cause it's there.
That one
I
is
can talk on beat
47,
too.
which
sounds
makes
like
it
I'm
even
actually
crazier for it to
freestyling
go
or I got
up.
a song on mine, but I don't.
That was only 6.
I'm not gassing this.
That one's 27.
See, look at that. We
That
don't
one's
get-
10. So everything is less than a minute, which is cool.
GG's. She cooked.
Just come back twice. Did I post it twice? Yeah, I guess I did post it. I posted this one when
GG's. She
in April 5th. This was 3 months
GG's.
later.
She
See, that's the same thing. It's the exact same clip as well.
GG's. She cooked.
Just the only thing that was different was
GG's.
the caption.
She cooked me.
That caption color. Everything is getting shorter, and that's something I try my best to keep in mind. But I also, like with the one that I posted today, there were parts that came right before it, but I wanted to get the moment of impact, which you don't even hear fully.
Chill.
And so it has potential. Fan service. You want me to twerk on cam? Is that what you mean by fan service? And also just doing topical things work really well. Like my rivals, not normal, my rivals. Clash clips go well everywhere. We can check the YouTube as well. Let's look. I gotta be talking analytics. Not YouTube Studio. You go straight channel. Shorts. YouTube's been we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube as well, so we're eligible for the creator program. I'll see you super. You super leaving. I'm about to leave too. Shayla's. But you see that like Clash puts up K's of views. We hit 1K, 1K, 1K again from Clash. Views are pretty consistent here. Pretty nice. 8.1. They're kind of the same, but different. See, this will put up 100K. When the views are a little bit lower. It's interesting.
Oh, that seemed illegal.
And the quality uploaded differently as well.
What is this? That one. I couldn't tell what we had on my screen.
That one bad.
GG.
And Cheesy Blacks again. This one blew up so early. You can't even see my face. That's how bad the camera was.
Get up. Trevor. What if I could push him in?
That's all you gotta do every time.
What was that? Bro, that caught me so off guard. I wasn't expecting to myself for that fit. I was like, why am I wearing that? What was the context? Because I don't normally dress up or stream. That was a part of BBS. I forgot I wore that too. Why did I have that?
They got sensitive armpits.
Bro, it's my clips be killing me, bro. Like, especially if it's been a little bit, so I don't remember because I post every single day. So naturally, I'm gonna forget what happens.
That's all you gotta do every time.
And that is something different about making clips. You gotta get the climax quick.
Sensitive armpits.
That's ridiculous. Which one was that? We'll look at two more on YouTube.
We'll go second. I normally go fourth. Second, trust. Well, we tried. That guy's being a DJ?
This was out of pocket. They could have done this ad differently. And you can see it in my face.
I got caught off guard.
There were so many things I could have said. It was like instant contradictions. No, make fun of real mature people. But watch all the facial expressions that happened. Some happens all the time. I'm really trying my best not to say anything that'll get me caught up in the future. That was good. What were we doing before this? Were we doing anything? I forgot. Oh, you gotta go back to school. Yeah, and I gotta rest up for tonight. We're having our first Christmas service. Might need to change the format of these a little bit. I've noticed that I'm doing the same thing a lot. So it's time to switch up. Also have the Instagram too. Haven't checked that one. Instagram is weird. You don't go back to school. Not oh. I didn't know what popped up. This longer what you watch. This one got put up 22K. This is just me complaining about the showcase.
In this showcase, he got pulled down and then called up his Pekka friend and said, yo, save me real quick. And he died in his own showcase.
The cancer? Which one? I've never made fun of cancer, but which one? Are you talking about the first one? There was one that I posted, like, it might have been one of my first posts, and it got taken off of every platform pretty much. I can find it. I only posted, like, how many clips? Like, less than 400? Oh. How fast could I find that one? I don't know if it'll be at the bottom. Dude, all these clips. That's high key wild. I'm at a point where if I prep, I could definitely do about. I could definitely do 3 clips a day now. Okay, we're headed toward. We're back at the beginning now. That might be faster if I just look up the tennis ball and get some more clip. Yeah, it might have gotten taken off. What happened here?
27-27.
44 weeks ago was kind of wild.
You're capping.
No, W1. Oh my gosh. That scared me. Oh my. Am I good? I wish my camera was better quality.
27.
Yeah, that's FIFA Street. FIFA Street 3 on the PS3. We used to run it up on Thursdays.
You're capping.
Way back when. Why didn't he grab that ball? I'm about to get mad for myself. These clips hit. Okay, this last one we're watching, and then we'll watch the one that Womp said. This kill was crazy.
Shot. Why would they jump? Nah.
I definitely
That's a
caught him.
highlight.
That was like 2
Intentional,
shots.
unintentional, don't matter.
That's my best Fortnite
That's
clip.
a wild shot. Why would they jump?
Dude, ridiculous. I need to find NBA Street 2. It costs like $50, so I have to get a good version of it. Okay, I said that was the last one. Leave. Because we're going to start doing walks down memory lane. Wait, ads. I'm going to wait 2 minutes. I can definitely wait 2 minutes. That ain't no problem. I'll wait. We are a Google Chrome family. No. Because my reaction is going to be ruined. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. Yeah. Can't stop shining. The party. Yeah. We'll probably do that as well. During the 2-year stream, we'll go through all of go through all the ads. Not the ads. Go through all the clips. The best ones. Because it is fun to do, looking back.
This amazing game where you grab somebody else's wiener is so
Yo! Almost threw up.
This amazing game where you get to skip your chores is Beat the Parents. First, you're going to get into teams, kids versus parents. Then you're going to choose an emoji for your character, and then both teams are going to choose a prize. One if the parents win, and one for the kids. Every turn you'll draw a challenge
That's
card
cute.
and read it out loud. Every challenge tells you what items you need, how to play, and the number of attempts each team gets. You might have to show off your ping pong skills with the paddle, putt your ball into the tunnel, or hoop it out with some free throws. Every time you win a challenge, you get to move 1 space forward. There's also silly cards the kids can earn and play. These cards will help out the kids by making rules against the parents when they play. The first team that can make it to the middle will be the
I'm not gonna lie, this is W positivity.
Where you get to skip your chores is Beat the Parents.
It's like this I'm really excited for.
Teams, kids versus
Never
parents.
become a dad in, I don't know, 17 years.
This thrilling game that's great for parties is a spend. First, you're going to set up the pillar.
See, but
You're gonna
this
give
look
everyone
boring.
An equal amount of sticks, and then you're going to choose someone to go first. Now, this game is very simple.
I was trying to
Every
hit the
turn,
game,
you place
I
one
think.
of your sticks and balance it on the pillar. You'll have to go from your longest stick to your shortest stick, and you can use any of the dents and hang it at any angle.
Longest
The only
to the
thing you can't do
shortest?
is spill the tower. If you do, any sticks you drop, you have to add to your pile. The best part is that there's multiple ways to play to make it
okay.
harder, including one where you roll the die that decides what stick you have to put up. Whoever can get rid of all their sticks first will be the winner.
See, I feel like that's a game you play one time, you be like, alright, that's cool, and then you move on. Alright, Womp. What camera? Bottom left.
You're killing this part though. You're killing this part though.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
That's not fair.
It
That's not fair. That's not
genuinely,
fair.
it caught
That's
me
not
off
fair.
guard
That's not fair.
so much the first time I saw it. And I'm not laughing at child and cancer. I would never. But if you catch me off guard, you'll get a big laugh. Also, let's check my whispers. I'm meant to watch this. You can see just some of this. Blue guy goes hard. I need to leave. It is 10:40. So you
It's an
yeah. Tomorrow we'll be back at it. We're gonna have Jackbox start off the day. Play Obscure, Unbeatable, something afterwards. I really want to do Unbeatable. Not Unbeatable. Deck Tamer. Go on that hard run so we beat it. So we beat it. Can you even hear the flute guy? Oh, that makes sense. That's a flute. He's definitely part of the performance. It ain't back. Just people have been asking for it. So on Friday, I can provide that for 3 hours. I am noticing. That's impressive. That's a fire intro. Next year I gotta watch Game Awards. I was about to say, next year you guys are gonna be a lot more attuned what the culture is of video gaming. As though I didn't stream this whole year. Alright. 19 minutes. That interview? Guess I'll play that SmackDown. Haven't seen that yet. Can you play these? Love Archer. You ever done the YouTube playables? Swipe your finger. Get that off my stream. Oh my gosh. I should have went yapping cam. I'm not gonna rotate it. How do I leave? Actually, how do I leave? How do I get out this game? I'm F11. Oh, okay, good. I was playing Sin Escape. Leave. Anything I'll do for the next 18 minutes? If not, I can get a good catch up. Here's what I'm saying. I'm walking like, hey everybody, what an amazing time of worship. Make some noise. I ain't gonna do it like that. I'll be like, oh my gosh, what an amazing time of worship. Then what I say after that? I forgot what my next line was. Hey guys, what an amazing time of worship. Adults, y'all can take a seat. No, okay, I remember now. And action. What an amazing time of worship. Kids, let me hear who's excited for Christmas. I said who's excited for Christmas. Yeah, okay, we making some noise. Adults, y'all take a seat. Kids, y'all can stay standing. Parents, first off, we had an amazing kids ministry called Pada-pa-pa. Kids will love it. Now, okay, back to kids. Our ushers have some gifts for y'all. But as they're passing those out, we're gonna teach y'all the next song. So if you've been at this ministry, you should know it. All my motions. This is this. Heart there, angels sing. Glory to the newborn King. Boom, and then we do this all. That's all I gotta do tonight. We didn't do Bear Shot today because I've been up since 3 a.m. and I have stuff to do later today. What else happened? But previously it was alright. I got way too tired. I got like dog tired from boxing. Am I nervous to be in front of 1,000 people? Not really. I was telling the kids this, I think it was on Sunday during our run-throughs, that you get to a point whenever you're talking to a crowd that it's like you're talking to one person. Legitimately. And I've always been someone who I feed off of the energy of other people. So whenever I walk up and be like, y'all guys, what an amazing time of worship. Kids make some noise. Who's excited for Christmas? If they come out, if they like scream loud the first time, I'll be like, oh word, that's how we feeling. And and I'll turn up even more. They're like, "Yay, Christmas!" Well, what is your gift for Christmas? Let's see whatever Christmas is. I can tell you. Live chat. What is gonna be y'all's Christmas present? Let me decide. One of my family members is having a. Oh, my camera's in the way. One of my family members is having a birthday party. I think this weekend, the 28th, 29th. So we'll see. I think it might be this weekend. So I should be back to stream on Monday, the 29th. We'll see about that though. Your Christmas present. We could do subathon schedule at some point. Might be for a day, might be for a week. Hope we do that. Depends on when we declare obscure. When we declare obscure this week heading into the new year. Could be y'all's. Y'all can tell. Y'all can decide the content for that week as I prepare. And I already said like going into the new year, I was gonna raid every single stream, and then collab with somebody once a week. $25 gift card. I'm broke. Where did you ever hear that? Water for Christmas would hit. But I'll tell y'all. Oh, my clothes are inside the dryer. Ah, my stomach. Ah, I hurt. The main thing about me, who's Rocco, bro? But the main thing about me rating is I just need to pay attention to my schedule. That's the main reason why I haven't been doing it. Is things have been getting in the way. But now that we're not doing the podcast anymore, now that I'm not going to trivia anymore, because of all those reasons, I can fully lock in. And let's say something does come up, I just plan 30 minutes ahead. And if I ever miss a raid, you're the first person to expose me. You get a free day of content. We'll see. But I gotta keep that in mind. And the upside to it, and I gotta think about it in that way, is if we raid people, they're likely to come back to the channel later and just chill, which is really cool. Because we're gonna raid at night, most likely. Oh, I'm doing a cop out. We'll start raiding at the beginning of the year. Because also with the way I raid, it's a 30-minute commitment. And my stomach is making noises y'all never heard before. I need to use the bathroom, eat. Not how. But me, I'm saying on business. Because the thing is I got, what do I got? I got ways to make sure I do it. So if I don't raid at the beginning of the year, and from them days on, y'all will get a free day of content. So let's say that I miss a raid. American Coffee, the first one, be like, yo, Coco, you didn't raid today. That next day, I'll do whatever you want. Within reason, nothing illegal. I ain't throwing it back on stream. You know, it's wild. My laptop don't even work. Oh, my laptop don't work. No, that's on the beginning of the year. Not today. But now I do need to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why am I looking at it? Oh, I gotta watch out. Thank you for the raid, Rocco. Appreciate you. The purple eye. Really appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the volunteer. Appreciate you.